Well, hey there, I'm back, and thank you so much for your patience. I'm sorry I've been sick and then busy with work, and honestly, I was a little down in the dumps with the whole Israeli-Palestine and the Ukrainian-Russian conflicts. But you know what? You can't always stay down in the dumps forever. I'm back, and I am ready to take you on a ride-along with 11.4.7.2 to Harold's Market. I gotta run and get some stuff, and then I'm gonna go into Safeway. So ride along as we test out the latest version of FSD on my regular run. Sorry about the lawnmower in the background, and just thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, friends, as promised, here we are. Let's check it out. Software. We can see we've got the latest version, 11.4.7.2. Also with this update, oh look, we're in luck. I'm getting a navigation update as we talk. There was a lot of other cool stuff with this update. We got up to the factory update, so now all the cars should be really close to the same that have FSD. And what are some of those changes? Well, we can see Spotify's got a new look. So controls are across the top. We've got our liked songs, a little more like your browser at home. Okay, cool. We've got a quick select button now. So now I can pick, if I hold the left-hand scroll wheel down, now I got selection. I can pick between sport and chill, or I can back out and I can pick between steering wheel, camera, defrost, dome light, open glove box, etc., etc. So this is a great little hack. I'm gonna stick with acceleration mode, and we're gonna stick with sport. For accessing some things that you want to see. What else? Navigation looks a little bit different, so we'll see that once we start going. We also got a gear chime, so when you engage the gear shift, it makes a little chime, so we'll see that. There's a number of other things kind of in the background, and I'm just not going to go over every single one of them. Instead, what are we doing? 12-minute, 7-mile drive to Harold's Market. So grab your butts. We're using the latest version. We're going to see if it'll take us out of here and drive us the whole way. So there's that little boop boop chime. And I was hoping it'd be a little bit crappier weather. There we go. Oop, let me do it for a minute. Come on, baby. There we go. So we'll let it drive us out of the driveway. Limiting max speed for road type, cool. There we can see a pedestrian right in front of us. Creeping out, okay. Nicely done. I was hoping we would have a little bit worse weather. It was raining really hard and it was blowing like crazy a while ago. But now it's just kind of dreary. So might be a bunch of crud on the road, and that might help a little bit, make it for an interesting drive, but I don't think we'll have much rain. I will be heading up to Bellingham tomorrow for work. We got a pedestrian up here on the left with some dogs. And I'll be trying to get a video of FSD leaving the college and doing a I-5 merge. So we'll get on I-5 tomorrow on the way home. Okay, nice stop. Very smooth. So this latest version, I've noticed a few things. It does tend to be less interventions and less takeovers, but when you do have to take over, it's kind of major. It's very wiggly, like it definitely moves around in the lane quite a bit for other traffic. We'll see if we can get some examples of that. Very timid, I don't want to say timid, but very cautious around pedestrians and bicyclists. But very smooth handling some of these harder challenges like this. Coming into this with a good speed, not all herky-jerky like it used to be. Yeah, wonderful. Now the real test will be to see if it gets freaked out by the stop signs up here that we had some shenanigans with the last time we tested this route on the earlier version, 11.4. And my understanding is the hardware 4 cars have gotten FSD now too. They've got, I think it's 11.4.4. Okay, here comes somebody. Good, the car didn't get freaked out. Coming through these corners nicely. That was very elegant. And the camera seems... Okay, we're gonna try this again. We got a different cable, more power, and we're plugged in. So let's see if she will let us engage FSD. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. There we go. All right, we're back on the road. Sorry for the interruption. It's always an adventure in my videos because you never know what the hell might happen or what Anderson might have going on. So thank you so much again. I appreciate your patience. My camera, like I said, has been sitting for a few weeks because I haven't made a video, and the dang battery is awfully low. So hopefully it'll get us all the way there. We might run into some road construction. We'll dial our speed down just a touch. Getting a little bit of rain. Funny thing about the auto wipers, they have been super touchy with this latest update. But weirdly enough, like this, they're like, oh, it's perfectly fine, right? I got some water on the windshield, no big deal. But it can be completely dry and it just won't stop. On and on it'll go. So it's really kind of hard to say if there was an improvement with the auto wipers this last go around, and I would be willing to say no. But I got enough visibility to be safe, and that's what matters. How have you all been? I appreciate every single one of you. I hope that these current conflicts haven't been getting you too down in the dumps, or worse yet, that you've been involved with them. I'm just so sorry for all this violence. It makes me so sad. And I just wish we could all just get along. Okay, nice stop. Very well done. Came up to the stop bar, looking, it's creeping just slightly, but not too bad, and off we go. Yeah, very nice. Make sure we're still recording here. Yep, sure looks like it. Wheel nag seems to be about the same, not necessarily more persistent or less persistent, just nagging. Okay, now we're getting a little rain. We'll see how long it takes for the auto wipers to engage. Yeah, we got hit, boy, we got hit with COVID and some strep throat in the family, and just everybody's been having a rough time. The car's doing great here, not freaked out. Wonderful. So was that, and then work. And honestly, folks, like, I really want to bring you a quality product, and I'm always a little concerned that because I keep doing the same video or the same routes that you're going to get bored. But you know what? I tell myself I'm doing this for fun, and it's good to have a benchmark. There's a car up here where we need to go. We'll see if it freaks out Amos a little bit. So we got to make a Y here. It's kind of a weird Y, but it should manage it quite well. It's been doing a very good job as of late. Yep, very nice. And didn't get at all concerned with our Subaru. Coming a little hot in on this stop sign. Still a little hot, still a little hot. And there we go. So that's still an issue, right? It can usually do this route pretty well. Let's see if this guy signals. Okay, cool. That's the way he's going. It usually handles this route pretty well, but there are still a few little nuggets of annoyance, and that's one of them, is how hot it comes in on that stop sign. Now we're going to come up here, and we're going to see if it gets fooled by these stop signs at Lake Erie Grocery. We'll leave our speed what it is. Still, it's raining. No auto wipers yet. But I'll tell you, if there was one tiny speck around the camera, boy, they'd be just going forever. Or if it has rained and I get a little smear and then it stops raining, they'll go forever. So, but I guess Amos says, hey, this is fine. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get that video. If not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. Coming out of the college, we'll go through downtown Bellingham. We'll head up onto Lakeway, and that's a bit of a challenging route because the car has to make the correct lane selection very early. Or if it doesn't make the right, oh, there we go, nice, BMW. Okay, let's see if it freaks out for these stop signs. Awesome. Just completely ignored him like it should. Now, it sometimes gets freaked out by this one. Let's see what happens. And stopping for stop sign. Okay, so we're going to intervene. Autopilot was stopping for a stop sign. It didn't need to. So there we go. We have one. takeover. So one safety related disengagement because it was stopping for a sign it did not need to. So that's still something that needs to be worked on. Okay. And it's raining harder and still no wipers, but no real issue with the drive either there. It moved around quite a bit for that motorhome. Braking for this guy here. There, we finally get some windshield wiper action. Do get a little warning, may be degraded, but so far, no issues. Yeah, very nicely done. Good, so I'm glad we're getting some footage in the rain here for you. And we're supposed to be getting some wind gusts and thunder and lightning later on tonight, so that'll be kind of neat. We don't get that too often around here. Yeah, this is doing really well. Now the next test is going to be coming up here to our right-hand turn onto State Route 20. This is a high-speed state route, 94, and we may have it act kind of goofy. We'll find out. Again, visibility with the rain doesn't seem to be bothering it. And luckily my camera is cranking along. The battery hasn't died again. All right, now see, I could go for a wipe here, car. There you go. Good, nice and smooth brake and turn. Now let's see how it approaches the stop sign up here. Fair amount of traffic coming from our left. Okay, good. Car's creeping up. Oh, it could have came a little, okay. No, that's still good. A little hard on the brake, but I won't complain too bad. Now, if it gets after it, it should be able to go right now. And I'm goosing it. So that wasn't a bad turn, but it wasn't really awesome. I had to give it a bit of gas to get it to go. So that was an intervention. Definitely didn't need to step on the gas. It would have safely gotten into the road. It just would have slowed everybody else down quite a bit. But overall, I don't think that was an unsafe maneuver. And I pulled out in front of a Tesla, so. Rain still not seeming to be too much of an issue. It is, again, warning me self-driving may be degraded. But it's not telling me I can't go any certain speed. I can flip it around, no big deal. Nice, safe follow distance. So overall, besides our little snafu with the battery, a mistaken stop sign, and a pedal application to get us up to speed on Highway 20 here for a right we took, I'd say this is a pretty successful drive. The car is not getting upset about the weather. You can obviously see it's raining quite hard and not giving it any problems. So we should hopefully be right up here as our turn. Slight turning force, and you can see here our navigation has changed, and I've got an update available. Woo, exciting. Okay, so this is where we want to go, so I'm going to take over. And that was a successful trip, and we've got a cool update. That might just be the map data, probably what that is. So anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great afternoon, and I will get this thrown up this evening.